A young Knoxville woman just starting out died suddenly in an off-roading accident. Mandy Harrell wanted to be a special ed teacher. She was a student at Pellissippi State, was a gifted singer, and represented Knox County in the Junior Miss program. She accomplished a lot in her short life. And as 6 News anchor Lori Tucker reports, Mandy may have accomplished even more in death.
If my life were a Broadway show, it would have to be called Life is Short and So Am I.
She was just a hair under 5 feet tall, but Mandy Harrell had a giant personality that led to Junior Miss, cheerleading, and a posse of friends. So on Labor Day 2006, her parents weren't surprised when she set out for an off-roading adventure with her boyfriend and another friend on Windrock Mountain.
And she called from the top of the mountain and was laughing so hard that initially I thought she was crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she says, no. She said, I'm laughing. She said, I think this might be the most fun I've ever had. She said, this could just be the best day of my life.
But 30 minutes after that phone call, the best day of Mandy's life became her last. The old truck the boys had overhauled to go off-roading broke down on the gravel trail midway through their adventure, and for some reason the three decided to strap themselves in and coast down the rest of the mountain. When they got off the trail, the truck went out of control and literally flew off the side of the mountain. All three were thrown from the truck. They were badly hurt, but it was Mandy who suffered the most severe injuries. She was airlifted to UT Medical Center. David and Betsy Harrell got the phone call every parent fears.
They told us within 30 minutes or so of the time that we got there that her brain was irreparably damaged, that there was absolutely nothing that could be done, and that she was going to die.
There's a special place in fathers' hearts for the little girls. Excuse me.
Mandy's family found themselves facing what for many is an agonizing decision.
We asked for donor services to be called.
One of the first things that I said to the Harrells when I saw them was, I'm so sorry that I'm having to come here and talk to you today. I work with families in situations like this all the time. And I'm so sorry that this is what has to bring us together. And tell me a little bit about Mandy and who she was.
We see ourselves as protectors of our family, and when suddenly something happens and we weren't able to do that, the tendency is to immediately just want to try to shield what we can that's still there. And in that case, that was regarding some questions about tissue donation. And you know, after stepping back, absolutely, I was good with it.
My parents just pulled me to the side and were like, you know, she had signed that she wanted to be an organ donor, and we're going to do that. It's a chance for her death to help other people, and I agreed with them.
Organ donation was all too familiar to the Harrells before Mandy's death. David's dad, Mandy's grandfather, known as Poppy, was a diabetic who received a heart and kidney transplant in 1995. The Harrells say it let him live 9 more years. In their agonizing grief over Mandy, the gift to Poppy strengthened the family's decision to allow the transplant team to take everything they could use to help others.
It's a natural expression of our faith in providing an opportunity for life to somebody who might not have that. And in that way, we honor God by signing our donor card.
This tiny little thing that lived every minute of the 18 years she was here on earth, even in death, she still makes a difference. So that, to me, makes her death matter just a little bit more.
Amazing family. And coming up at 5:30, find out a new way to register to become an organ donor and see how many people are waiting right now for a transplant. And then at 6, for the first time, the Harrell family meets 2 people who are alive today because of Mandy's last gift. Mandy, by the way, was able to help at least 50 people through organ and tissue donation. Live in the studio, Lori Tucker, 6 News.
All right, thanks, Lori. Well, 2 months ago,